a woman named Susan wrote me, and she is still a little confused about the difference and what you need when it comes to ebook distribution and what the choices are for your ebook. So I'd like to explain again your options. And for those of you who already know this, go get a cup of tea, get the kettle on. I'll be back in 3 minutes. But here are your ebook distribution options. There are many, but these are the ones that I really like. You can go to a service provider. I use a woman named Sumi Goswami. I also use a gentleman named Sundar from Medlar Publishing. And you can have your PDF of your finished print book. You can have the finished laid out manuscript turned into an ebook. I would recommend, unless you have a lot of experience with ebook design, you let someone else do it. It's not that expensive anymore. I don't think I've paid more than $100 for an ebook in a long time. So get your book turned into a Mobi file, which is what Amazon Kindle needs, and an EPUB file, which is what everyone else needs. Once you have those two files, you can distribute them in any one of a number of ways. You can choose to make your Mobi/Kindle file exclusive and the only ebook that's available in the world for at least 90 days and sign up for what's called Kindle Select. Kindle Select is a program that KDP and Amazon offer authors where they will give them a great deal more attention and they will give their book a great deal more love if they will agree to make their ebook exclusive on Amazon for the first 90 days. You can then re-up, do it another 90 days or another 90 days. Now, I am not a huge fan of that. There's a lot of reasons to offer your book exclusive on Amazon for the first 90 days. You get a lot back, but after the first 90 days, I'd recommend that you go wide, very wide. And so and not everyone should offer Amazon an exclusive. A lot of you shouldn't. Nonfiction authors with a prescriptive how-to book, no. But if you're a romance novelist or you've written a thriller novel, it might be a good idea to investigate. Whether or not you should do it, I'm afraid that needs to be a very specific decision based on your own scenario. But in a lot of cases, that is usually a good idea, just for 90 days. All right, so once the 90 days are up and you decide you're going to distribute it everywhere, that's where your EPUB comes in. And your choices are, you can distribute your EPUB, which is the ebook that will go to Kobo and Nook and Apple iBooks and all the other venues out there. And you also then can take your EPUB and your Mobi file and give it to Overdrive. If you do that, you'll be able to get your ebook into libraries. So what will happen is that the ebooks will be available to libraries through Overdrive. Your EPUB will get you into Apple iBooks and Nook and everywhere else. And you can make that distribution happen in one of 2 or 3 different ways. There's Smashwords. A lot of you guys have heard of and used Smashwords in the past. They're fantastic. They're the granddaddy. They're awesome. I love Mark. I love what he does. I love his company. But their interface and the things that they offer are not quite as robust as another company called Draft2Digital. Draft2Digital came in a few years ago and really just kind of swooped in and took over a lot of the benefits that Smashwords was offering authors and then added a lot more, including a much more robust distribution model into Baker & Taylor and Overdrive, and the ability to set and offer different marketing options that Smashwords doesn't have. So I prefer Draft2Digital over Smashwords only for that reason. If you're already with Smashwords, just stay there, don't move. But if you're trying to decide between the two, look at them both, see your options. A third option is IngramSpark. Now, IngramSpark is changing up how they do a number of things. Their ebook distribution is quite robust, but they take a larger cut to do so. You will make more money if you distribute through Draft2Digital than you will if you distribute through IngramSpark. However, we're not talking a lot more. So if for ease, if you want all of your reports and everything, if you're already in IngramSpark and you just want to keep things simple, IngramSpark is a fantastic option for you. If you go through IngramSpark, may I recommend that you sign up for your own Kobo account, K-O-B-O. They own Overdrive. They're a Toronto-based company called Rashun. I'm not pronouncing that right. But Kobo owns Overdrive. And if you sign up for your own, it's totally free, Kobo account, and upload your 2 different ebooks, your EPUB file That way, at least your EPUB will be available in full distribution to Overdrive, and that's a terrific way to get in through them. So that, Susan, is the complete overview of why you don't need Draft2Digital and IngramSpark. You need one or the other. You don't need Smashwords and Draft2Digital. Just pick one out of the three.